In January of 2009, a 20-year-old woman was found lifeless inside a garbage can outside an abandoned church in Buffalo, New York. Her name was Amanda Wienckowski. Police quickly ruled her death an overdose, but her family has fought for years to prove it was murder. Tonight, we take you deep inside Amanda's story, her life, her struggles, her final hours, and the unanswered questions that still haunt this case. Amanda Wienckowski grew up in upstate New York, raised in a loving home. Her family described her as full of energy, quick to laugh, and endlessly caring. She dreamed of becoming a teacher, of building a life beyond the struggles she faced. But like many young people of her generation, Amanda was caught in the grip of addiction. Opiates were ravaging communities across America in the late 2000s, and Buffalo was no exception. Amanda's addiction pulled her into risky situations, but those who knew her say she was determined to overcome it. Her mother, Leslie, later described Amanda as a fighter, someone who, despite everything, wanted to live. On January 4, 2009, Amanda left home and headed toward a house on New Hampshire Street in Buffalo. She was going to meet a man she had only recently met. What happened inside that house remains a mystery to this day. Witnesses reported seeing her arrive. But after that, she vanished. Hours later, her phone went silent. Her family grew frantic. Days passed with no word. Then, on January 9th, the call came. Amanda's body had been found. Her body was stuffed inside a garbage can, left outside a vacant church. The discovery shocked even seasoned investigators. Amanda had been stripped of her dignity, discarded like trash. To her family, the scene screamed foul play. But police quickly settled on another explanation: overdose. The official ruling was that Amanda died from a lethal mix of drugs. When Amanda's family finally saw her body, they were horrified. Her hair had been crudely chopped. There were bruises across her arms and torso. And most disturbingly, there were marks around her neck, marks her mother believed showed strangulation. The Erie County Medical Examiner's Office ruled her death accidental. But her family wasn't convinced. They hired independent forensic experts, who reviewed Amanda's body and autopsy reports. What they found contradicted the official story. Their conclusion? Amanda had not overdosed. She had been strangled to death. This revelation fueled her family's suspicion. Someone had murdered Amanda, and the truth was being covered up. Amanda's mother, Leslie, began a tireless crusade for justice. She contacted journalists, organized vigils, and demanded the case be reopened. Over the years, Leslie has spoken out, saying law enforcement dismissed Amanda's case because of her addiction, as if her struggles somehow made her life less valuable. Her fight became about more than Amanda. It became a voice for countless victims whose cases have been minimized, overlooked, or written off by authorities. To this day, no one has ever been charged with Amanda's death. But questions linger. Who was the man she went to see that night? Why was she found in a trash can blocks away from where she was last seen? And why did investigators appear so quick to label her death an overdose? Some theories suggest Amanda was silenced because she knew too much about the drug trade in Buffalo. Others point to potential mishandling of evidence, or even corruption. With conflicting autopsies and a lack of answers, speculation has only grown over the years. Each theory paints a darker picture, but all lead to one haunting truth: Amanda's story was never given the full investigation it deserved. 16 years later, Amanda Wienckowski's case remains unsolved. But her name lives on, not just through the love of her family, but through their relentless fight to uncover the truth. Amanda's story is not only about tragedy, it's about resilience. About a mother's refusal to let her daughter be forgotten. And about the countless families who continue to battle a system that often looks away from the most vulnerable. So, what really happened to Amanda Wienckowski? Was it an overdose? Or was it murder? The evidence suggests the latter. But until justice is served, her case remains a chilling reminder of how fragile truth can be. If you believe Amanda deserves justice, share her story. Keep her name alive. And if you want to hear more true crime cases like this one, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and join us as we continue to uncover the stories that others have forgotten.